Good morning, everybody. Today is a 30-minute Pilates for Seniors class. So what that means is we're focusing on a lot of the foundational movements, connecting your breath to movement, connecting to your breath in general. Some basic core exercises to get you connected to the core, stabilizing your spine, stabilizing your hips, so some glute work, and then some really light stretches. So it's a lot of mind-muscle connection. It's a really good thing to do also if you're new to Pilates or if you're coming back from an injury or something like that. It would be a great one to come back to as well. All you need is a mat. You might want some pillows or a bolster or a block. If there's certain things that you might feel you need a little bit of support, I'll try to remember to call out when to use that. All right, so we are going to start on our back. So you're going to lie all the way down. Okay, and feet are flat. So the first thing is your pelvic tilt, right? So you're gonna imagine you have a clock here, right? As if your belly button was 12 o'clock, your pubic bone was 6 o'clock, and you just wanna rock between the 2 points. So you're gonna pull in, try to flatten your back 12 o'clock, and then let it go, release to 6 o'clock, right? So 12 and 6. So we're working on movement through the pelvis, right? Our low back gets really tight and stiff, which then affects everything. Sitting, standing, walking, all of that stuff. 2 more. And 1 more. And then back to center. Now we want to imagine hip bone to hip bone being 3 and 9, right? So we want to try to tilt to one side and then tilt to the other. If you take a peek at your knees should be totally quiet. Your legs should be totally quiet and stable, right? We're just moving from the core, hip bone to hip bone, slight shift from one hip to the other. Inhale and exhale. 2 more in and out, and then 1 more. And out. Now we're going to take it into a pelvic full circle. So you're going to go 12 where you flatten your back, 3 where you go off to the side, 6 you tilt away from you, 9 over to the other side, back to 12, and then 3, 6, 9, back to 12, 3, 6, 9, back to 12. 1 more, 3, 6, 9, back to 12. Now we go the other direction. So we're going to tilt over, down, over, back. Second time. And when you first do this, you're not going to probably feel a whole lot of movement, or you might feel like your hips are just kind of going up and down. That's okay. It's the idea of trying to make this full circle and open up that space and activate the muscles that are a part of it. 1 more. And then back to center. All right, now from here, hands on your stomach, 1 hand on your low belly, 1 hand on your ribs. I want you to take a really big inhale, fill and push your hands away, right? So I'm going to inhale, expand, and exhale, let it go. Inhale, expand. And exhale, let it go. 1 more inhale, expand. And exhale, let it go. Now you're going to take your hands on the sides of your ribs, right? If this bothers your shoulder for any reason, you can just put the sides of your hands or just kind of think about it, right? I'm going to inhale, try to expand out into the sides. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, expand out. And exhale. Notice if it goes to one side more than the other. Try to make it even. Inhale, expand out. Exhale, let it go. 2 more, inhale, expand. And exhale. 1 more, inhale. And exhale. Last part. If you can reach behind your back, do so. Otherwise, you have the ground as feedback. So you're going to think of breathing into the ground. So you want to inhale, breathe into your back, pushing into the ground. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. And exhale. One more in. Exhale. Now, think of the sides of your ribs and your back. So all of those 3 points, inhale into the sides and your back. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more in. And exhale out. Now, keeping with that idea, we're going to add the abs. So you're going to inhale just like you were, and then when you exhale, you want to feel your stomach pulling in. Inhale. And exhale, pull the belly in. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. 1 last one in. And exhale out. All right. So we've gotten some of that connection. Now we want to connect breath to movement. We connected it to the movement of the core. We're going to connect it to the movement of the legs. So you're going to go into leg slides. Ideally, you're in a place, by the way, I'm barefoot because I like you to be able to feel that, well, except for this foot, because that's my Achilles. That's killing me today. But I want you to be able to feel the ground and connect to it. So you want to make sure, and it might feel better in socks for this first one, but after that, you want to try to be barefoot so you can really feel the ground. That's going to be a big part when it has to do with balance. I moved my mat so I can easier kind of slide against the hardwood floor. So it just depends on your flooring. But same ab connection. You're going to inhale. As you exhale, you're going to pull your abs in and you're going to slide one leg out. Inhale, slide it back in. Here's the thing. If it feels really sticky, you're not actually connecting to your stomach, right? It should be super light because your core is supporting you and it's just kind of like you're grazing and floating, right? If I'm trying to push my leg, it's not going to happen and I have no core control, and that's why you can see my hip moved away from me. So inhale and exhale. Inhale, pull it in. All coming from the abs. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, pull it in. And exhale, let it go. 2 more in. Exhale out. 1 more in. Exhale out. And then pull in, and you'll switch legs. So right leg, inhale. And exhale. Inhale in. And exhale out. Inhale in. And exhale out. So remember, you're trying to feel your stomach pull up before the leg moves. No movement in your hips. The leg should feel really light. That's how controlled you should be in your stomach. 2 more. 1 more. And then all the way back in. All right, so if you slid your mat like I did, you can put it back. So now you did that leg slide. So I want you to slide your left leg out, keep your right knee bent, keep your right hand on your right hip. Now you're going to pull your abs in and use it to lift your leg. So you're going to inhale, exhale, abs pull in, and I'm going to lift my leg up, and then I'm going to slowly control it down, and then reset. Inhale, exhale, abs pull in to lift, and then slowly back down. 1 more in, exhale, and back down. Then you bend your left knee, straighten your right leg, Inhale. Exhale, pull the abs into lift. Inhale, back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, back down. Abs in, exhale, lift. Inhale, control. Let's do one more. Exhale, abs in, lift. And then slowly control it down. Rebend the knee. Building that up, we're going to go into single leg tabletop. So what I like to do is first have you feel what it's like to lift your leg from a bent knee. So you're going to go on your tiptoes just on your left leg. You're going to inhale. When you exhale, see if you can just float the leg an inch or two and then back down. My right knee is bent. Inhale and exhale. Float an inch or two. If you feel any back strain, that means you're probably arching your back like this, right? So that's why we're going super slow. We're trying to connect, make sure there's no movement here. And only lifting a couple of inches. And then back down. Now the right leg. Go up on your tiptoes. Inhale. Exhale. Float it up. Just an inch or two. Make sure you feel your stomach pull in before the leg moves. Last two. And last one. All right, back to the left leg. Now we're going to come all the way to tabletop. What that means is my knee is going to come over my hip. Okay, but the bend of my knee stays the same. Inhale. Exhale, pull in. Lift the leg to tabletop. Inhale, back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift. And then back down. We're going to switch sides. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, abs pull into lift 2. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift 3. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift 4. One more. And then back down. Now keep your right hip stable. You're going to lift your left leg to tabletop again. Hold it. Now we're going to extend the leg. So you're going to flex your foot, push through your heel. Inhale. Exhale, extend it out. Inhale, pull it in. Abs in to extend out, right? You'll start feeling your low stomach. Inhale in. The tricky part is make sure this right hip doesn't move. So you'll feel some right obliques since this is a single-sided effort. 2 more. And 1 more. And then back. Now the right leg. So I'm going to try to make sure my left hip stays down. Right leg tabletop. Exhale, extend out. And then bring it in. Last 3. 2 more. And 1 more. And rebend. All right, we're going to go on to our side. So if you have a pillow, you're going to want a pillow for under your head. We're going to go into some of our side lying work. We're just going to focus on 2 exercises having to do with your internal and external hip rotation. Okay, so all this side lying work is super important for balance, which has to do with walking, any activities you want to do. All of that stuff makes this really important. So you're going to lie on your side, pillow under your head if you need it, and you're going to bend your knees in. You're going to press your hip away. Hold it here for a second, and I want you to just breathe. Breathe in through your nose, and exhale. Pull the belly back just a little, right? Inhale, and exhale. Now, going into your clams, feet stay together. You'll inhale, then exhale, lift your top knee up, but make it small. Stop before you feel your hip roll back, right? So I don't need it to be super big. Exhale, lift 2. And down. And since we're focusing on my muscle, we're going to make this a 4 count up and a 4 count down. So you're really focusing on the connection to the muscle. So inhale, exhale, lift 1, 2, 3, 4, and then down for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then up 1, 2, 3, 4, and then down 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep going. Lift 2, 3, 4, and then down 2, 3, 4. 3 more. Lift 2, 3, 4, and then down 2, 3, 4. 2 more. Up 2, 3, 4, and then down 2, 3, 4. 1 more. Up 2, 3, 4, and then down 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to do our reverse clams, but we're going to do it with the leg elevated so we can really focus. So from here, you're going to internally rotate. Now, if you have any hip replacements or specific hip issues, you might want to skip this depending on what that is, right? So you can go back to the last one. Lift and then in, right? Back up. Notice I'm just moving from here. Everything follows. Control it up, control it down. Nothing else in my body's moving. Exhale, 5 and lift. 4 and lift. 3, lift. 2 and up. 1, lift and hold. Last little thing. You're going to do tiny lifts up. You can rest your arm here. We're going to push up an inch. 2, nice and slow. 3, 4. You should start feeling something by now. 5, 6, nice and slow, stable. 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Hold it. Now I just want you to hold and breathe. So you're going to breathe in, you're going to lengthen your hip, and you're just going to do an isometric hold. So we're going to hold and breathe for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come down. We're going to line our back and stretch it out. So what you're going to do is you'll go into a figure 4 stretch. So let that leg kind of relax for a second. And then you're going to cross your right ankle over your left knee. Let the hip open. Oop, mine's still cramping a little. So give it a second if you need to. And you're going to cross over, press your hand here against your right thigh. Let that right hip open up. While you're on your back, another good time to come back to your breath. So take a really big inhale. Exhale, let it out. One more in. Exhale out. And release. All right, over to the other side. Remember, you can have a pillow under your head. And you're going to lie on your side. You want to line yourself up with the back edge of your mat. Okay, and then you're going to bend your knees in. Okay, and then lengthen your hip. I need to fix my alignment a little bit. All right. There we go. That feels better. All right, so we are starting with our external rotation with our clams. So we're going to keep our feet together. We're going to keep our hips neutral. So we've found that length. And then we're going to lift up and then control it down. And then exhale, lift. And then lower, right? We're working right back here. 2. And if you want, put your hand here. See if you can feel that muscle connect before you lift. And just like the other side, we're going to start that 4 count. So you're going to lift up for 1, 2, keep it small, 3, 4, and then down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift 1, 2, 3, 4, down 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep going. Lift 1, 2. Don't let your back roll. 3, 4, down 4, 3, 2, 1. So you're thinking of keeping that hip a little bit forward so your hips stay stacked, right? 2, 3, 4, down, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3 more, lift 1, 2, 3, 4, down, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more, up, 2, 3, 4, down, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 more, up, 2, 3. There we go. 4, down, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now our reverse clams, right? So we're going to lift the leg, keep your hips stacked, and you're just going to go knee to knee, moving from here back to center. 2, lift. 3, lift. 4, up. 5, up. 6, lift. 7, lift. 8, lift. 2 more. 9, lift. 1 more. Hold it. Now we just have that hold. You're just going to hold it here, and you're going to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep it hip height. 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly control it down. Nice job. You're going to line your back, stretch it out. So let your legs straighten for a second, right? Let it just kind of open up on its own a little bit naturally. Then you're going to bend your right knee, and you're going to cross your left ankle over your right knee, right? And you're going to press your hand against your thigh. And relax and breathe. Again, coming back to that breath. So think of that really big inhale. Exhale, let it go. 1 more in. And exhale out. Now we reset. We're going to plant our feet. We're just going to do a few bridges. I want to introduce these if you haven't done them. They'll be really important. So you're going to find what we worked into neutral before. So those little pelvic tilts. So you're going to flatten your back. Arch your back. Flatten. Arch. Find that halfway. Now from here, I just want you to breathe. We're going to keep this super simple. You're going to inhale. When you exhale, press into your feet, squeeze your butt, and lift up just an inch or two. And then back down. If you're familiar with bridging, you can go to your full range. Otherwise, focus on the belly. Push firmly into the ground with your feet. This is one of the reasons I want you barefoot. Feel the ground with your feet. Squeeze your butt, lift just a couple inches, and then back down. Exhale up. And down. 3 more. And down. 2 more. And down. And 1 more. Now hold it. Breathe. Inhale. And exhale. When you exhale, pull the belly and try to squeeze your butt up a little more. Inhale. And exhale. See if you can go up just a little more. And inhale. And exhale. Press up just a little more. And then slowly come all the way back down. Nice job. Take a second. You're going to pull one knee into your chest. And then pull the other thigh into your chest. And let your back kind of release for a sec, just in case you were a little bit in there. All right, last thing, we flip over onto our stomach, just focusing on some light upper back movement, because the main thing that happens to everybody of all ages, especially now, is we all have really bad posture, right? So we're rounding like this. It's going to affect balance. It's going to affect just how you can stand upright, your back pain. There's a lot of back pain from just living like this, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to come down onto your stomach. You're going to relax your shoulders for a second, and you're just going to bring your arms by your sides. All I want you to do is take a breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Again, in and exhale out. All right, now, first thing, you're going to inhale,
When you exhale, just pull your shoulders back gently. Inhale, release. Exhale, pull the shoulders back gently. Inhale, release. Exhale, pull the shoulders back gently. Inhale, release.
Now, as far as your hips, you're going to do some pelvic tilts. So same thing we did on our back, but on your stomach. So what that means is I'm going to lift my belly and then let go, right? Slight engagement of the butt and then let go. If this is hard, you're going to take a pillow and put it under your hips. It will help you with the movement. Abs in, lift,
and then release. 2 more, lift and release. 1 more, lift and release. Okay, arms come back by your sides, thumbs by the shoulders. So now pull the belly up and pull the shoulders back and let it go. Shoulders and belly lift, they release. 3 more, lift and release. 2 more, lift, press the pubic bone down, release. 1 more, lift and release. Now we add on. Now everything lifts, belly and shoulders pull back. Then I'm going to push my arms into the ground, kind of firmly at first actually. Push down and let it help me lift my chest an inch or two, still pulling the shoulders back, right? And then back down. So belly and shoulders pull up, press into the ground, lift an inch, and then back down. 2 more, lift the belly, pull the shoulders back, press, lift, and lower. 1 more, lift the belly, pull the shoulders back, press, lift, and lower. All right, so we're adding on a little bit. Inhale, exhale, shoulders back, belly lifts, lift up. Now I want you to just see if you can lift your hands, and then you'll feel your upper back a little bit more because you have to hold there. Put your hands back down and down. Again, belly, shoulders, chest. Float the hands up. Your elbows can stay down. And then back down. 2 more. Belly, shoulders, chest. Float the hands. And back down. 1 more. Belly, shoulders, chest. Float the hands. And then relax. Nice job. From here, come on to hands and knees. If you need to put something under your knees, go ahead. Hands come under the shoulders. Knees come under the hips, okay? You're going to sink down between your shoulders and then push away. Hopefully this feels a little bit more connected since you just did that exercise before. Sink down. Push away. 2 more, down. And push away. 1 more. Down and push away. So now we're just going to do a little cat-cow. So that feeling of lifting the belly, we're going to keep doing it. Press the butt forward, push the ground away, let the back round. And then sink down, open the chest, pull your chest forward. Inhale. Exhale, belly up, push up and away. Inhale, let it go. 1 more, exhale, push up and away. And inhale, let it go. All right, so our main stretch we're gonna do is a light side stretch. So you're on hands and knees and hips point forward. I'm gonna walk my hands to the left. It doesn't have to be a lot. And then I'm gonna push back into my right hip, right? The side of our body gets really tight. We don't get to stretch it a lot. So this is a nice, easy way to just get a little bit of stretch. Take a breath in. Exhale out. 2 more in. Exhale out. 1 more in. And exhale out. Slowly come back up. Walk your hands the other way. And then press back. So we're trying to isolate just the upper part of the back. Inhale. And exhale. One more in. And exhale out.
Coming all the way back to center. You're going to sit back towards your heels in a child's pose. You're going to pull the knees apart. You'll untuck your toes. You're going to try to go all the way back if you can. If you can sit on your heels, go for that. I'm just avoiding it right now to avoid bothering my Achilles more.
Relax the mat.
And slowly come up. All right. So last little thing, you're just going to lie on your back. Okay, you're going to take your hands around your right shin, straighten your left leg. Pull the right leg in and just breathe. So we're trying to relax the shoulders, pull in, breathe in through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Again, in and exhale out. One more in and out. Take your hands behind the leg now. Just see if you can extend the leg up. You can bend your left knee here, right? So most of us are going to be kind of tight. We're just trying to straighten and bend. So we feel a little bit of hamstring in a really gentle way. 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then bend, put it down. We'll start with the same thing on the left. So we're just going to take our hands behind our left leg, keep the right knee bent, extend up for 5, 4, 3, 2, one more, and 1. Take your hands around your left shin, pull it into your chest, straighten the right leg out, and just breathe. Relax the shoulders and keep trying to hug that leg in as you let that right leg be nice and open. One more in and exhale out. Rebend your right knee, hug both knees into your chest. And then now you're just trying to draw your tailbone down a bit and then keep pulling the thighs in. Try to breathe into that low belly. Inhale. Exhale out. 2 more, inhale. And exhale out. And 1 more in. Exhale out. Bring the knees together. Slowly bring yourself up to a seated position. And you are all done. Nice job. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully, for those of you that are familiar with Pilates, you got a refresher on some of the activation work and we're able to get a little bit deeper into some of that pelvic control, ab control, even with the hip work. And then if this is new for you, hopefully you were able to kind of start feeling some of those muscles that you might not have connected to before. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date every time I do a new video. And I will see you all later. Hopefully you're able to get outside, get some fresh air, and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you. See you later. Bye.